In today's video, we're going to be talking about Infinity Internet Computer and ICP. So let's dive right into this. We got a crazy little drop by Crypto Leaks, and they go on to say, again, how crooked Avalanche is, because Avalanche is one of the most crooked leadership teams in crypto. They are right up there next to Sam Bankman-Fried, and they go on to claim that Avalanche uses fake AstroTurf accounts to sell AVAX tokens, slander a rival, and fool its community. Now, this couldn't be further from the truth. We are going to dissect this very carefully in coming videos, but one previous example that just happened like a month and a half ago was when Avalanche came out and they said that we've got this partnership with Amazon and blah, 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 and it pumped the token. It pumped the token to heaven. And what it was, I think they just leased some server space on Amazon Web Services, and all of a sudden they're in this partnership with Amazon. It was crazy madness thinking, and everybody was just cheering for it, and it just made no sense at all. And that's one of many types of media releases that they will do to pump the token. That's all they care about. Now, and going back to Crypto Leaks, they go on to basically say that Avalabs or AVAX is just a fork of Ethereum. It's just crazy. Let's get into something a little bit better. And this is an article by my friend, William Laurent, who wrote this tremendous article on POG, which is proof of green for blockchain. Now, ICP recently has measured their proof of greenness when it comes to how impactful their blockchain is on the environment. And I'm happy to report that it is one of the most environmentally and powerful blockchains on the market right now. So I will link to this article in the comments or the description, something like that. This is huge. And man, I can remember a couple months back, like maybe 6 months ago, Sears did a fundraiser on Funded. And Funded is basically this outfit that allows applications, people to get funding for their projects, their causes, etc. And Sears missed their goal by it was so close, by a matter of a few hundred ICP. Now, the way Funded works here, it's just like Kickstarter, it's just like GoFundMe, but let's say they sell out all these tiers, these little tier areas here, except for one. The fundraiser will not execute. They need to sell out everything in order for the funds to be released to the person trying to raise money. So looks like they have 10 slots where you can fund 120 ICP, 60 slots, 20 slots for 60 ICP, and 20 slots for 30 ICP. And folks, if you guys have not checked out Sears, I will link to these guys in the description and pinned comment as well. You got to check out their application, folks. It kicks ass. It's like Twitter, but you can gamble and bet on it. It's awesome. So good luck to Sears, and man, I will be throwing my hat into the ring on that. I did last time, but since it didn't meet the requirements, I was refunded my money. We got proof of GitHub, folks. We got Internet Computer with, ranked right up there in second place for daily development activity, folks. This is awesome. And for those of you that don't know, ICP or Internet Computer is ranked first through sixth on this list for the last year. Every single day. It's absolutely insane. Now, let's talk about the price action of ICP right now. We had that glorious little pump up to about, what was it, 6 and change? And there's 7 and change, and then things kind of fell apart. So where is it here? Looks like we are up 1.9% on the hour. We're about even on the day, down 21% on the week, unfortunately. And what is going on with price? Well, we had this really nice pump to about $7.27. We're looking at the daily chart right now. You can see that I've drawn this trend line, which price has been really respecting since about mid-December. So if we break through this little channel here, this is going to be absolutely devastating. But what are we looking for right now when it comes to price action? Well, on the daily chart, you can see that price has been really testing this 50 moving average really heavily the last few days, wicking down below it. And let's just switch on over to like a 4-hour chart. You can see this very sharp sell-off. There is almost like this A, B, C, D corrective wave. But when we look at this, when we look at this, we can see that price action is kind of far from this Ichimoku cloud, in my opinion. I mean, it just kind of is. I mean, furthermore, on this 4-hour chart, we've kind of got like this quasi falling wedge that's happening. So I do think that there is this chance that we might get somewhat of a light bounce here. And I think this because, price action is kind of far from this Ichimoku cloud. We've got the falling wedge. We got an ABC, DE style corrective wave that has come through and absolutely ripped us hard. Let's look at this on the weekly chart as well. So we can see that right now on the weekly chart, and this is probably what matters the most for those of you that are into long-term prices, things like that of the IC. But what we have here is price action being squeezed. We got the symmetrical triangle squeeze here, but we've got this 50 moving average that is cooking along here. So we are going to see ICP either squeeze right up into this little area here if it doesn't break through this lower trend line here. Now let's just get a little bit of a short-term analysis cooking here on the 1-hour chart. I'm really this is just such a dramatic pump and dump. It just stinks. But let's just throw up a Fibonacci time sequence to see if we can gauge whether or not there might be some important time frames to look out for. So when I look at this time sequence, I just want to make sure that it is dialed in, and it is not. There you go. Got to make sure everything is perfect. There we go. I like that. So what you guys can see here is that for the most part, it was off a couple hours here, predicting the top of this little spike here. So we'll cut it some slack, and it accurately predicted a reversal right around this point. So where is the next Fibonacci time sequence? Well, it's right towards the end of this very nice symmetrical triangle that we are seeing. So what I want you guys to do is to look at your phone, open up the calendar, tell yourself that, what day is this, folks? I might have to switch over to a heavier chart. Oh, come on, TradingView. Bear with me 1 second. Let's go to the 2-hour chart. There we go. So it looks like May 29th, 11 p.m. You know what? I'm just going to go May 29th in the evening is when we could possibly be gearing up to see the next reversal point or increase volatility, in my opinion. But we will be covering ICP, quite heavily from here. So, maybe we'll see something like this occur, and then we're off to the races. I don't know, folks. But if you guys want to have a chance to win 50 ICP, you need to join my community on Open Chat. It's called Trade Tank, and I'm dropping all sorts of charts like this all the time. This is a safe place for traders to come and really ask questions about trading, discuss current events, what they're in on as far as trades go, different types of trading, you name it. So all you have to do to participate is to join this group, and you're automatically entered. There's no fees, no nothing. So we'll see you guys all on the next video.